Why is it not working out? Why is it working out? Huh? Okay. Model. No. Why do I now have? No. Okay, that is kind of silly. The name. I want actually to look here. Here. Where's my model? Okay, so. Okay, so this one seems to work, but I need to put my model back online here. Because it seems like my model is disappeared. Oh no. Hey, so where's my model? I was having it in this one too. Yeah, I know, it's kind of silly. Here am I. So I'm setting blasting up. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream today. I'm being a bit late and I wanted to take a shower or take a bath, but I'm not late. I mean, I'm a bit early. So earlier than normal, but my bath was too hot, and I was like, oh, what can I do in the meantime while I'm being waiting? And I was like, do you know what? Let's try to do Final Fantasy XIV. So I'm doing some bit of the MSQ. So I might split today's stream into two, and then one part is now and one part is after my yoga, so later today. So there will be two separate streams on different times. If that works for any. Just going to try that out. I'm not sure if it's really good for my algorithm.
That sandy-headed mother racist.
Oh, girl, you're mad, huh? She blocked me. You were everything to me.
This Caucasus Mountain escapee. Snow glowworm, snow squirrel, snow rat.
You're a cracker. That's why you're wrong.
Sorry, I clicked on the YouTube video and I think it picked it up accidentally. That was kind of embarrassing. Apparently, I cannot watch anything. I cannot click on anything in this format. Need to change the title because otherwise people think I'm a model, and I'm 3 models also. That would be really silly. Or maybe I should keep it that way. What do you think, chat? Should I keep it this way? Or should I make it so that chat thinks I'm 3 models? I also think that's kind of funny. Personally. If chat is going to be confused that I am only one VTuber model when they click on the video. Okay. I'm going to click here. So first, seems like need to get out of here. I also need to find out how to set everything up here. I'm really old, you know, and when I was young, everybody was having Snow White's hair, and everybody looked like me. But now everybody has different hair colors. Everybody, uh, because everybody looks so much different. I get sometimes really confused. Really confused. I'm so extremely confused. Everybody. Should I do that voice the whole time when I'm streaming? Chat? My drone? Should I do the voice? Oh, I know. When I was young, everybody was looked the same. Everybody smelled the same. Now some people really grow smelling. They grow smelling like garlic and other stuff. Like they smell like they have always stomach issues. Maybe they eat too much spice. My mom always told me I not eat so much spice, because if you eat too much spice, your stomach is going to hurt. And you're sitting onto the toilet for 7 hours a day. That's what my mom was telling me. Oh yeah, and I also need to sell, by the way, I need to sell some materials before we can going to really start the game. I was doing the Yokai Watch event. It's so extremely a lot of stuff to do. I'm getting a bit of a hard hat from it. I'm getting so much random stuff also from doing all those fades. So many stuff. Okay, now I can go to here. I know just for cheaper if I was going chunka down. I was just being stupid here, seems like. Well, who cares about Gil if you're on the trial? Everybody? If you're on the trial, Gil doesn't make us no word. So, if you're a trial player, everybody is everything is basically, yeah, doesn't really matter. Oh, why do I still have R at the art category? I just have 14. That's what I'm playing. Final Fantasy 14 Online. The big MMO. There are so many fates. That is not sound source. Maybe I can get it directly to come. So sound source 8. I can get it directly from it. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to if it is correctly now, then I'm really promise I'm going to do something here. Maybe I'm going to cut off also some stuff, but it is all on you. Okay, it seems like it's working. Oh, um, troubles. Okay. This area here is really annoying. I stream now. Let's stream early. Okay, put this here so I can see if somebody is in my chat or not. Hey, Mango! Thanks for coming! I'm trying to find... So this is a really lagging area. So that I was last time in and it was really slow moving. So I hope I have a little bit better luck today moving in here. That's nice also to hear that it is working now again. So the Wi-Fi fixer did come, and so how long do you have your internet back? By the way, is it not working at all? I think I don't have sound for some reason. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me look here. What is the amount of sound system? Okay, let's look here in the system. My brother just... Your brother lost a tooth? How did he lose a tooth? How did your brother lose a tooth? Oh, it's your baby brother. He's like your younger brother. Yeah. That's quite late though that he lost this last one. I think. I thought your brother was like 9 or so. Like when I was hearing about the baby tooth. I have been doing okay, I think. I'm trying to grow mushrooms. I was trying to grow mushrooms. Yeah, I'm going to, I did buy pink oyster mushroom spores. And I'm also going to try to grow lion's mane. But I need to buy them still. And also wine cup. Wine cup mushrooms are going to grow in my garden. Everywhere. And they taste a bit grapey potato, like in between grape and potatoes. Yeah, I've never tasted them, but I was thinking about I want to try to grow them. So I'm going to try 2 different types of techniques. The first one I'm going to try to grow them in hardwoods, woods, so in intact woods, and I'm going to try also another method where where I'm going to try them in hardwoods, wood dust. So because I got a bunch of wood dust from somebody that did buy wood.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would...
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace.
I can do
Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Doma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Doma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons.
And your own prince did want to become an icon. Guys. Ironic.
Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Doma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgin's practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Doma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Are you calling me an icon?
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates.
The Optimates?
Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe, and I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange.
A prisoner exchange? How are you going to return?
Under Garlean rule, no feudormans were conscripted into the Imperial army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit.
Again, what makes you think you have her?
The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
You don't. You lie.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests.
Honored guests. I don't really trust him.
Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Well, that was unexpected. You can say that again. I still don't understand quite what to make of it, but on the surface, the prisoner exchange seems a good way to begin. The way it is quite a question is, can they be trusted? They had not gained by delivering the details of the other imperial divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. But how do we know he was not talking, that he was talking the truth and not was just giving false information about himself? But the ambassador mentions of Yotusu told me I am at ease. It makes him gain a talk of peace seems unclearly like an prey mental. You think this might all be a rush to surface her return? Perhaps. Too, I can't fathom why they would go such lengths. Yours may have been the actor file, but she is no guardian, not even highborn. Her value must personally in what she knows, which begins us to the little matter of her memory loss. In the past stage, she could not yield any worth of information, nor she is worth much as a bargain piece. Avano, will you are all acquaintance with the Empire's motto. I would have your touch on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Harald. Well, the ambassador proposes appears in it would be. It reminds me of us not to give into. Indeed. Too, it seems to me, I have little choice but to accept the request. I know many of our brothers and sisters laughing in the Emperor's camp. I can't well turn my back on a chance to rescue their ramparts. Only the Kami knows when I've been other than other. But aren't we continue? What should we exchange those two? Accept those two? I fear what follow will burn them to tears. I was just about to saw myself out as it happens. Come on, Zavania, let's leave at Albano to dispense his constant knowledge. Hey! Oh, how you doing, Rich? Fish. Geek. Can I go you geek? Someone is still sore. Someone is still sore. From bed to bank mate to watch at secretly. Go and keep as a LC company, we are safe enough for now. So how are you doing, geek? Is it so? Can I call you geek? If you're not, please tell me. Need to go out of here. My computer is a little bit laggy. And the reason that my computer is a bit laggy is because I have an old computer. I have a dinosaur. Have you done the Yokai Watch events already? I'm trying to get the mount also, like that. I'm saving up for a new computer so I have better quality. A chance to relax at last. I know when I'm out of that Zavania. I know when I'm out of that Zavania. There's no weapon. There's no weapon that on recognition is less a battle, and then strike can be every bit at high. One misplaced word and the person might die. It takes someone with cool heads, and I be the first to admit that's not me. So we let them editing questions what to do. They pound on. Okay, so I'm going to do this one, I think. I have enough food. Alright, now. And alright, now. For what of the other are better suggestions of what you say. Do a brief tour to the nearest library of Doma. I interested to hear how the people are faring at their own work. Let's not as I have been by missing her here. Oh well. Zovania, a moment. If your vote... Your soul. Your girl. Esther? What is it? Have you a business with Giovanni? Business? No. A pleasant, my lady. I merely wish to expand a few words with famous slayer of gods and champion of Eosia. It's truly an honor. Oh, such brave admiration. One could almost forget you're an envoy of the Empire. Is that so strange? Come on. I have a good sun open sight in this path, but I see no continued in landing the woman who would do a battle. The woman who would do battle with our common enemy. Common enemy. So let's your regard. This is my homeland. I will be remiss of mine not at seek thanks you. Her continued threats posed by the Kami foundation icon. Now, if you may continue as we speak, Lord Iron, deliberately over my personal knowledge. Now, I will take this time to see the land, and I once it called home. A lady Grazera is certain to be a young as far. That excuse would be all more enjoyable for your company. Save this aside. The ambassador has been the right to it. The ambassador has the right to it. He is not like to come harm with you. That's his side. That's his side. You'll join us. I will be. I'm quite sure he will be safe with you. Come on, Sylvania. There is night else. Come on, Sylvania. There is night else for us to do until Lord Hart has reached his decision. And now we do not this moment discussion how best to lead more about our current state of Doma. it is settled. And then let those of us should make a brief exchange to Johnson. Might we start? Might we start at this town of Mencius? I will see that has come to the Oma Castle. Very well. We will follow. You will follow me? So it seems like I need to compromise this creep that I don't really like. I really feel really uncomfortable around him. He is too... He feels like a really slippery person. Like, he's really slippery. I feel like I will learn that he basically is going to do something really unpleasant to us all. He's going to betray us in the most ugly way. He's going to betray us in the most ugly way possible, I feel like. Oh, there's some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, they look like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, so fly up. Up, up. Now, can't this truly be mentioned? Home to see the cream of... nah, can't this truly be Menzel? Home to the cream of Dima's samurai? I had heard that Yoshina intended to send some few of our authorities here, but only a few of warning. It should not have come to this. Indeed, her sovereignties servant only to incite the people spirit them to rise up against the potent protection. It was foolish to think that such meant of government would ever prove effective. The sooner we began to make amends for this senseless destruction, the better. Supplies support for the record efforts would be not prove difficult. Funds or needed are permanently at peace. Of course. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed to this round. Yes. So, atrocity. Ah, I remember. To the keep being such beautiful. In the light of the setting sun, one through it, I swear, it was a fire. It is indeed double splendid. Maybe we could rebuild it one day when we have finished helping our people to rebuild their lives. Ah, Woon, would you be open to see me sitting down there, live first hand? The village of No is but the short journey from here, if I am not mistaken. By the river, yes. If you will be follow me. I was there, I think, just a second ago. Right? Oh.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Someone's in trouble. Are you all right?
Hi.
What do they want with you?
Yuki, and you lot too. I don't know. We were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
It seems they won't go quietly.
And neither will we.
Away with you!
It is nothing. Leave this to me.
No quarter!
An opening. The art of my forebears.
Taste my steel!
That's a lot of dark female turtles. I'm back. Something I found. The skills look cool. Yeah, so there are a lot of skills I have as well, and I play tank right now. Tank is a bit overpowered, so you can play with every role, but a tank as a specific warrior. I thought self-heal, which is kinda overkill, I think, because this type of things are far harder to do when you're a healer. Yeah, warrior is notorious for being overpowered.
That seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
You saved us again. Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu. If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances. You have every right to doubt me, but in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal.
Common goal?
You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without. But if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong?
Not about that. The true reform can come. Wait. I don't really think the Empire will. That's real. Yeah, but the Empire is basically like the Nazis, so they're basically act like Nazis as well from World War II. And they were not willing to change. I mean, they conquered other nations, and they're basically a bit like the Romans and the Nazis. So, basically, you can say a bit. I think they also have some Russian influence because their world is their country is basically ice, a lot of ice, also from what I have heard. Galamon. So, yeah, but will they really change? Also, I feel like I doubt it. But yeah, it's half true. Yeah, it can go from being what does the Empire really want? I mean, he was himself saying there is a friction. And he claimed as though that he is on our side. As though, but is that not just that he wants to change us from within? Or so? Become us, like him? Huh. It's hard. But I'm going to do what the cauldron say. Even though I'm not sure.
I knew you would understand. You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
How do you know that? I'm not sure about him. He feels a bit too slithery. So I feel really. I find him suspicious still. He gives me a like. It feels like he's not honest. He is splitting words. So you know, like how politicians sometimes. You know. There was a really famous US politician, so Roosevelt. He did say once, talk sweetly, but keep, keep a big stick behind you, So, his policy was talking nice, talking like he's a good guy, but he also always was carrying the US Marine behind him. Yeah! He was carrying the US Marine behind him There was also a lot of political things like he was carrying a big stick Roosevelt's big stick, and then he was carrying the whole US Marine behind him, so if it was not going sweetly what he wanted, so if he was not able to manipulate, he was able to use the US Marine to conquer somebody else's countries and take everything. So that is how I feel about him. He's a really sweet. He's a really soft talker. But I need to see if he is really. What his real intentions are. And right now, I feel like, since I know what Garlemon is an expansionist empire that conquered other nations and brainwashed also people, and then make them surrender themselves by making them feel powerless, and the only way they can survive are joining them. Like, there was another character that I already met that did feel similar. I think there was also some part of a clip of a flashback we got from him being not that nice to his sister. So I feel a bit suspicious that he is saying that he cared about his sister. The former 5-year-old SL. So I feel like there is something that he's not telling us. Do you know what I mean? Dear me. Dear me. I had hoped to compare my views on our nation. Share hope will under more peaceful circumstances. Yet, this resemble little in introduction did not reward me a chance to see the format. Hero of Eorzea in action, and let leave the Empire soldiers can say that at least a few who lived to tell the tale. After that little ordeal, I believe it might be time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, my lord? But a word of mouth. You see to each to observe the village going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am, but I rather doubt the good people of Ambien would take kindly to the side of a man in Empire with the blood drips from my blade, even in your company. My presence will only prove disaster. Worst. However, thanks for the 3 of you. I've seen a great deal more than I otherwise would. With any luck, my Lord here will have finished the consider by the time we return. But we will see if he is a snake or not. Or not a snake. That's an insult to snakes. If he is a sneaky politician, yeah, that's a better word. Yeah, he's a sneaky politician, I think. Schlick. That's my truth right now, that he's a sneaky... He's a sneaky, really sneaky politician. I don't want to insult animals, so I'm not going to use snake. And snakes are both. And it's also the symbol of poison, but also of medicine. Like with the god of healing in the Greek mythology. We still use his symbol in medicine today. He was having the symbol of two snails beyond around the staff. I already made food, so after my stream, I can eat my dinner slash lunch. So around 4 for me on the clock. I was really late with my dinner, and I was cooking hay also for the mushrooms that I'm trying to grow. So because I needed to soak them and cook them, and then I can use it when I let it cool down. Thank you again for agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the VEGAANI may well have overwhelmed me. Pray, go ahead. Lord Hen is expecting you. I will remain without any keeping watching over, I guess. We have but the best not to keep him waiting. You're expected, my lady. Should I show you in? By the way, what did you eat for dinner? Welcome, my friends. Welcome, my friends. Your girl told me you're accomplished her And as a on a tour of next year, I had hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your extensions at the Saki. But I gather your time was well spent until the visitor effort gives you a chance to make a full report. However, I must rely on you to supplement the details. So please tell us how it's all worked. The retcon? Here? The retcon? No, that was not the right stuff. That's not the right. The retcon? Here? Have there been another of such intense since the rebellion? Not that I'm aware of. If there are planning such if there are, not that I'm aware of. If there are planning some new venture here in Yangtze, we will need to increase our portals. In any event, I am indebted to you for fighting them. Oh, but tell me, and don't be modest. Was having truly the first to lead? Truly the first to lead the young aides? He was. I was quite. He was. I was quite doubt that him when I first met him. We met, but his desire to save them seemed to be quite generous. It is possible he truly believed what he's saying. In any event, I know you, and I've always been excited to judge, and you're always been excellent judging of character. What do you make of the ambassador? He may well be. I still think he can't. I still don't think he can be trusted. Oh, oops! I already chose that I took, and that. Sorry, I guess I didn't listen to chat this time. Let me look if I can place anything here. I want to look if I can post here. No. No, that is not the right one. Okay, I'm going to try to add another source. A source. I think he isn't. I don't think he was trustworthy, but I'm going to try to add a Windows source to this, and that will be my stream. Where is it? Oops. How do I make this smaller? Okay, here. Then I can put this here, I think. I don't know how those... Yeah, so I think I'm going to place this thing here. And then people can see the chat somewhat. Also, I think maybe I should place this higher up. I'm not sure. I wanted to try this. So how do I make this? I want to make it smaller. Maybe so? Regardless of his aim, I am resistant to play his game. Now, for now, at least. Well, forbearing summoning should be simple enough. Consider you never doubted it in the first place, which left somewhat a question of how to polite the police the red cat. It was with that very question in mind that I brought Alvin's counsel. Thanks for her knowledge of the anger and the rituals used to invoke them. I do believe we are delighted to workable solution. As you may recall, Susano was similant born using the power, using the ritual, the power of a ritual. Look at away in Carol's treasure vault on some tocht. That rifle remains to those days. It's all but certain that the act of summoning enhanced their storage of ether, making securing summoning impossible. Assuming that is the case, preventing the primal return rests on denying the residents the means to aim their new story of it, a sort of era. Either visit the country of crystals or the rituals they are want to connect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friend the Blue Khan. Since Dama liberated, we have forces the close bunch with a bunch of his people, and with their support, I'm quite confident that we can keep the rats from obtaining what they require to call upon Susano. And what of the prisoners? They will be exchanged as agreed, but I will give but I get a full credit to Azan for the transition. If they if they act, we can do help the population. Can favor to populist favor. I mean, to see it done. But first, I come to unfounded business to attend to. Would you all come with me? Yes, of course. But what manners of business? I mistake which I could see put right. One wish which has weighed heavily upon my mind.
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river. Yet here you are, the living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please! What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask Why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami?
Yeah. That's what he feels.
If so, her life is not mine to take. It is... Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Guardians shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough. Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you? His sympathy for Yotsuyu apart, I mean. I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade. Though I suppose if he and Yotsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Which teacher? They live in Kashatsu's car. All that remains is to answer Sasori's proposal. I realize others matter. Demand your attention. But that's would I will task that you stay a month longer to see that is business too. Oh.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision, then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners, Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango? How dreadful. Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
Forgive me, my lord, but he has not been done. Oh, for long. Perhaps I should. That's calm yourself, Gaza, too. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. I'm sorry to have you keeping waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this reuniting, but I never imagined it would be so joyless. A part of me hoped your story of her conditions was just that. But alas, it is as you say. Tissue. Do you remember anything about this man? At all? I don't. I am a stranger to her. That much was clear from the moment from a single look, I leave her in your care. As your wish. Now, if you will excuse me, my superiors are over gone to a port. There will be elated to hear of our achievements, of what I have no doubt. As for the exchange itself, once I have obtained the several permissions, I will encourage your people be released of their various duties and sent to here to when yeah. This will take time, of course. Of course. Of course. You may rest assured that our soldiers will be taken, cared for until your return. We will also begin taking steps for a better country to trade the canoe and their item. Or you're taking your leave. Here is one other matter. I am informed it was you who took the lead to restore two young demons from a band of canny sellswords. I have not yet had time to thank you properly. Yeah, you make it so in the end, girls. Please, there's no need to thank me. I only had what anyone would do under the circumstances. Unfortunately, I was in good company at that time. The blood of the red can is the Empire's making. Were it not for our transgressions, those children will not have needing say. The people of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain, be it at the hands of the Khan or indeed the Empire. I pray the Emperor will see things as you do. There may yet be hope for us. Until we meet again. You look like that guy, also Azure. The envoy. Kazud. As you before, I leave your duty to you. I invite the rest of you to join inside. Let's treat as she as you to a proper farewell. Going to plant peace as well? And leek. Are you becoming the leek boy? Are you going to sing the leek song? Oh. The Doma clear. The ambassador. Airship awaits at a certain at the flare. Let's us be off. I have still some leek in my garden. I'm not sure if... Maybe I'm going to try to sow some more. I was having kill, so I'm going to try some kill still.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure? I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha. Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
Am I right?
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
Righteous? What do you mean with that?
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy. What in the...
Daddy? Big booty. Big booty guy.
Reinforcement? No, just one. Cut him down!
Big body guy is slaying them all. Look, he has a really big booty. Hey, don't skip slack day.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This one is promising.
Promising.
Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Who was that?
Oh, I think he is gay.
Surely you jest.
That's all.
That was Xenos ye Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the crown bloody prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
I think Adam has a gay crush on Gaius. he's really into big booties.
Lord Xenos.
Yeah.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me. Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire.
And I always thought you were a piece of shit. Thanks for not hiding it anymore.
My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
Oh, is that why I bet him while he consumed the power of an icon? Ironic, is it not?
I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
We all know you were having a giant gay crush on Xenos. But I can't blame you. He has a really big juicy butt. If you're into that.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Uh-huh. His radiance.
Of all the memories to witness.
I had my doubts about him, but I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
Calm yourself, Ugidi. I set no store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
Serious? He's playing with your ego. He's playing with your ego, Haron. It makes no sense. Why would he bother keeping us, keeping up the pretend for so long, only to drop it right before the very edge? Perhaps he no longer thought it's necessary. Having a secure doma cooperation in the prisoners' exchange. If he really is he truly this the sample of Xenos, it's possible empathy simply got the better of him. Emotion simply got the better of him. Remain calm around the woman whole. Slaw his lord will have taken control. I mean, he wanted to try to kill me. Haran, you're just being played. He's playing on your emotions. What? Whatever the explanation. No, it's not the time for hesitance. Rape police. Should we proceed as planned? The red can must be placed under a surveillance, and the Guardians prisoners make ready for their exchange. But you need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the efforts to Doma to us. When the hour of exchange draws, we call you. I hope certain. I should hope certain. So, whatever. Whenever the Empire truly intends, we must be on hand to play out our part, either to defend Doma or to help assure in lasting peace. I had thought we might use the time to return to Eosia, but given the frontier of the situation, perhaps it might be best if we remain in Kushan. I agree. Perhaps you see the amnesia and Dawn's agents and double agent. I am say we have multiple reasons to remain in the neighborhood. If anything should happen at any at all, you must send us a note. Well, I will. On that, you have my word. Chartering the path to the siege proceed the difficult too. I'm not so proud as to admit the fear alone. To Tadrak and the others must know what has transcended. I think I'm going to stop after this quest. And me being really late with eating. My. I'm also being streaming for 2 hours now. And I want to take a shower. Also, I'm a bit sticky from the heat. Not from the heat, just from garden, and I also was having some problem with my feet. Also, I need to still clean that. I did hit my feet really hard against something. Now I have a little wound on my feet. Let me look where I need to go. Okay, so need to be there. Okay, let's go here. I think I unlocked this here. I unlocked this part here. Gather the honor method. Will be. Yeah, I want to enter. Complete quests. Me. Oh, it's me. It's me. Me. It seems you're all quite in the potentments. Well, should we receive any argument missions from them? Rest assumes you will be the first one to know of it. Of course, we are discussing the details of the rappel of our cover, but I suppose that can wait any argument you should come to the office. About that, I wish to apologize to her. I was reckless. It was rational to ask of me to make such purchase without first contenting you. You may be certain, however, that it means to house this science. I mean to romance the science, even if it means drawing up my personal fence. That is very truthful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. If Sebastian's business is as prosperous as it sounds, Sylvania, would you have Sylvania have no doubt have no difficulty whipping the rats from our Laura. Huh? What is he? You think I'm a little I am tiered tarot? No. Forgive me. It would seem I have inveterate helped my forgive me, Sylvania. It would seem I have inveterate helps my fortune troubles upon you. I swear, I will pay your back. So I fear I will struggle to come onto anything remotely valuable. Knowledge I gained in abundance to start. I plan to invest the development of forming within the investigations governments former within the empire. Perhaps Paul and his acquaintances have heard of anything on the subject. Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Galaman, the better. Or chance to proceed this imperial next move, which might yield your adventures on the day of the personal exchange. Knowing that we do Asher appears to resent to hear. I can't say that he happens to gain from it. But if there is even the faintest chance that the lasting peace will be forged between Doma and the Empire, that choice have we to but try. Lord Harren had the right of it. Azir may be very well a monster, but we must play his game for now. I love that. You love the eggs too? So? Are we talking about Okay, let me look here. So vending, meaning I think I'll go to choose this one. As Arin, that's prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord. Will be the most pleasant. Everything is going according to plan. He didn't give her a mirror?
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift. I pray that one day soon, as you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
It's so pretty. Who are you?
Meanwhile, in the imperial capital.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Fine, now leave me.
Huh? Thanos? I defeated you! How can you be alive? I'm confused now. Okay, I think this is the best part. We now know that Thanos seems still to be alive, even though I killed him. I'm really confused now. But that question is for the next time. Because I'm now going to get some food and I'm going to take some shower. And I hope you all, so I hope my whole cauldron so has a really nice evening or sleepy time. Ugh, my stomach is growling. Ugh. I should have eaten better in the afternoon. But I'm going to do that now. I'm now going to take care of myself. See y'all. See y'all.